Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. It's been quite a while since I've posted, and you can see that we're in a different game, not usually like Roams. It is Zombs.io. So it's a tower defense game where you have to build up your base. I'll show it here in a second. But you should build up your base and you try to get as much score as possible. And today I'm going to get to 100 million score. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. This guy here, his name is Sultan. He will be helping me with the video because we're in a team together. He's going to be helping me build things, and I'll reference him along the way, so shout out to him. First, we'll begin building the base. This is the completed base design. Basically, all these towers work together to defeat the zombies that are going to spawn out here. And every night they spawn, so it's gonna get harder and harder as we go on. But the plan is that we're gonna hold bombs, which I'll buy here in a second, and we're gonna stand here and just shoot at the zombies while our towers are doing all the work. And that should get us way more score than if we just let all the towers do all the work. Another thing we can do to make our towers stronger is to upgrade them. As you can see, they're turning from gray to white beige-ish. That means they're in the wooden stage, and it makes them stronger than the stone stage, which is before it. So I think there's about 8 levels, and it gets progressively harder to upgrade them. But we're going to be getting it to the maximum level so that we can just sit there and bomb at the zombies. Another thing I did is I brought in 2 more accounts into the same party because it multiplies our gold earnings, and also they can just be banks for gold and they'll just be earning while I'm playing the actual game. It makes it a little more laggy for you guys, but it's alright. As you can see, I put both of my alt accounts to work, so they're now collecting wood and stone as well as just being banks for gold, so that when we can upgrade the stash, we can just upgrade everything else immediately. I can already see the zombies getting actually harder to beat. The towers are actually struggling just a little bit instead of just destroying them immediately. That's because we're on wave 13. So as the waves go up and up, the zombies get harder to defeat, and therefore you need stronger towers. See, we have now full diamond, which makes the zombies really easy to destroy. In the future, the zombies will turn different colors, and that makes them way harder. But for now, we're easily destroying each wave before the night ends. Before we can upgrade everything to Ruby, which is the next tier, we have to upgrade this stash, which takes 100,000 gold. These are producing a lot, like 22.5 gold per second per every single player, which means that we should have this in like 10 minutes. Alright, now as you can see, we have a red gold stash, which means we have finally made it to Ruby. This guy actually got 100,000 gold in a pretty decent amount of time, and now we can start upgrading everything else, which takes a lot of gold, if you notice. This is our first wave where we start seeing blue zombies. Right now, they're less powerful than the green zombies because the green zombies have weapons, but soon enough, these blue zombies will have weapons, and that's where it gets pretty scary. Alright, and there it is, full Ruby. In my opinion, this base looks like really sick right now. The next upgrade is Emerald, which costs 400,000 gold. This guy's still saving up. He's at about 80,000 gold right now. And we're just waiting and waiting until we can get that 400,000 gold. But at that point, every single one of these is going to take 35,000 gold to upgrade, which is like so many. Like I told you earlier, the blue zombies would get weapons eventually, and they do now. They just went away, but I'm sure you saw that they have like clubs and spears and stuff like that. So they're definitely getting pretty strong. Just as a little bit of a check-in, I think it's been about an hour and 10 minutes, but now we're at 328,000 gold. Our goal is 400,000 gold. It should be only another 10 or 15 minutes until I get there. But then we'll be able to upgrade everything else with another like 1.5 million gold. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I'm at 400,000 gold. It's been about an hour and 30 minutes, and finally we have the Emerald Stash. So basically now we have to use all of our gold and just upgrade everything immediately. Alright guys, and with that, we have every single tower completed, fully emerald, fully upgraded, and still shooting backwards. I don't know what that's all about. But as you can see, even against these bosses, they are just absolutely getting obliterated. I don't think we should have any struggle getting up to at least round like 100, maybe not all the way up there. But now the main focus is getting up to 100 million score. Now that our base is up to the maximum level, we do not need these alts anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and close out these accounts so that it's just me and him, and we're going to start the AFK process, which helps us earn the most score possible that you can get. Now that I'm down to only one tab, I don't need to juggle between the tabs, and it makes my life much simpler. So I'm just saving up for this bomb, and then I should be able to get rid of these gold generators, since they're just wasted space. And then I'm going to be able to put arrow towers and these bomb towers instead, so that they can just get some extra defense up in there. After that, I'm just going to sit here, press space, and just let the bombs do all the work, get me up to about 100 million score. And it should take me close to like 4 hours, but I'll be able to take breaks in between, so I don't have to do it all at once. Now that I have the maximum bomb that you can buy, I'm just gonna start upgrading these arrow towers that we're putting in place of these gold generators. This is just to give some extra defense, because otherwise it's just wasted space, and we don't need to get up to like 500 million gold while we're doing the AFK challenge. My guy Sultan has to go now. It has been quite a while, but he did say before he left, everyone sub to his channel. I'm pretty sure he means my channel, and that is something that you should do, so go subscribe. But yeah, I just recently got this entire base finished. As you can see, I've substituted out some of these gold generators for other towers just so we can get that extra firepower. And I also got a pet on my alt account, so that's been going pretty well. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys again when I'm up to 10 million score. Alright guys, it's been another 15-20 minutes, and we are now at 10 million gold. At this point, instead of just saying how long it's been, I think I'm going to put a timer on the video just to show how long it actually took, because I have no sense of time at all. But I'll see you guys at the next milestone, which is probably like 25 million. Also, guys, before I go back to being AFK, I just realized that this guy right here, my little Woody, the resource gatherer pet, he turned red, so he's like evolved up to Ruby, which means the next one should be like the last level, which I don't think it's Emerald. I think it's Amethyst for some reason, like a purple guy. But we'll see. All right, guys, I wasn't really counting the time, but I think it was like 11:30 when I got to 10 million, and now it's 11:50, and I got to 25 million. So I say we're making pretty good time, honestly. And I just figured out that going in with the spear and killing all these guys earns me like 700,000, 800,000 points, whereas just sitting there and like bowing at them or bombing at them only gives me like 300,000. So that's what I'm gonna be doing when I'm not AFK. I'll see you guys at the next milestone, which is 50 million. Alright guys, I just came back from AFK, but apparently I got up to 52 million. I think it's been another 20-25 minutes. It seems like we've been earning a lot more than we had earlier. I haven't been rushing in with the spear much anymore for the zombies because I actually lose a little bit of the shield, which is actually really scary because as soon as it gets down to 0, all my health is just going to deplete instantly and I'm going to lose all 52 million score. But yeah, this is a pretty big milestone. We're halfway there, and I'll update you guys when we're at 75 million. Oh yeah, also by the way, we have these purple zombies now, which are like really strong. If I go into the crowd of them, you can see my shield going down just a little bit, which is why it's a little bit more scary to rush in. Another little update I have for you. This guy is completely leveled up. That's my alt's pet that I've just been having shoot arrows at the zombies, and he's going along and killing every single zombie. Now he does like 16,000 health to the zombies. And then my pet is still just slaving away on this stone over here. And he can evolve in 6 more levels and 300 tokens, which I have way more than that. So I'm excited to see what his final stage looks like. Alright guys, and then at last, there it is. My other guy has already gotten to 100 million, but if I rush into this big crowd here and just kill all these zombies, this guy will get to 100 million too. So I guess that's pretty much it. We got all the way up to 100 million. I forgot to check in at 75 million because I was eating lunch. But with that, let's watch one more wave with this base in all of its glory. And there it was, the last wave ever to be done with this base. Well, again, thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of content with Zoms.io and my other IO content, then just leave a like and subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next one.